Champagne sloppy. Boy, you thought it was over, boy? I ain't through with your ass by sight. Don't forget to hit the Cash App up for your boy Carcino, man. Carcino for life. Share. Go to the Patreon. Carcino for life. You know what it is. Look, let's get this, situated and get to what's going on here. Champagne sloppy, once again, is being sloppy. But let's look back to last year when this thing was kicking off in full gear. At this point, Sloppy was full engaged in the rap battle. He was pumped up, pumped up, and ready to go, full guns blazing. Now, with that being said, he not only got into it with Dot and thought he was ready and got himself spanked, it prompted the streaming numbers to go up like crazy, right? So this is the list that's going to tell you what did what by the worst streaming numbers to the best. A year has passed, right? So now let's get into this because Taylor made freestyle got taken down. That's not included. Uh, the Hard Part 6 by Drake was at like 36 million streams or 37, 38 around that time before it got pulled by Drake. Uh, it could have gotten up to like 30 million streams or something. And it was pulled. Uh, let me see. They never put the 616 in LA. That never was on the stream. Yeah, so that those songs weren't included, but definitely remember. Now, let's go to number 6 on the list. Number 6 is Family Matters. Family Matters is at number 6. Can you believe that? With 145 million streams. Family Matters in 1 year has done 145 million streams. Meet the Grams is at number 5. Now, Meet the Grams came through and just at the same time as Family Matters. Now, you would think Family Matters would have the better layout and everything else, but when Not Like Us was in the shelf and didn't even drop, Meet the Grams came out and made everybody forget that song immediately. Family Matters was forgotten after Meet the Grams came out about 20 minutes later. Drake didn't have a whole hour to celebrate Family Matters before it was destroyed. And Meet the Grams changed the tone and came out and did 1 million more in streams than Family Matters. It did 146 million streams. Now, number 4 is Push Ups by Drake. Push Ups, which really kicked it off in gear to say, oh, Drake is responding, he's engaging, did 187 million streams. 187 million. Yeah, that's crazy. Now, as you see how this was playing out, and now we have push ups, we finna really get to the jizzo, Bubba. Drop the intro. Hi, I'm Carcina.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them.
Wow. Now, everybody wanted to see these two really get down, right? But Push Ups did. My God, that came out and it was crazy. When that dropped, 187 million, like I said, at number 4, standing tall, and everybody's now waiting for Kendrick's response. And boy, did he ever respond. I mean, did he ever? Push Ups was setting the stage, but Euphoria came and oh my God. It was up. It was basically the preamble or the impetus, the introduction to let Drake know what's to come and be careful. It did 363 million streams. That's doubling anything Drake has put out. I'm saying doubling. That's how crazy that was. 363 million streams for a diss record? That's unheard of. That's crazy. That's why Drake's like, so they're trying to sabotage me. Because his records isn't touching that. He could be doing backflips in a doggone G string, he ain't touching it. He could bring the whole Young Money back. It's not happening. And that's number 3 is Euphoria. Now, number 2, that takes it to a whole nother plateau. Because number 2 is definitely the one that really got under his skin and got this whole thing going. And the whole world was bumping this song like that with the feature of the decade for Kendrick Lamar. As that whole verse should have been verse of the year. That was it. I mean, my God, like that did 727 million streams. You heard me right. Like that did 727 million streams. Are you kidding me? That's way beyond. That's double Euphoria. Way more than anything Drake has put out. Period. And that's at number 2. We all know what number 1 is, right? I don't think I need to like help people understand what's number 1 in this scenario in this box. I think we all know what this situation is. But when Like That came out after Big 3, it's just Big Me. That stayed in rotation for an entire year plus. You have to understand this. And when it came down to the epic proportions of what was what, to see everything play out in the form and the matter it did. It was setting the stage for disaster. This thing got ugly. So number one, of course, is Not Like Us, and 1.3 billion right now. It stands at 1.3 billion, and it is still in the top 100. It's in the top 20 right now. That's crazy. It's almost a year later. That is crazy. The Super Bowl took it to a whole new stratosphere, and it is still there. I don't see these guys ever working together again. Um, Too much has happened. It's because Drake didn't know how to accept the loss. He did what is pretty much his family and his ancestors do to us all the time: lie and misdirections, cheat, steal. So, of course, we look at that as weakness. We don't look at that as the art form of, you want to be hip hop and you claim you want to be respected as an artist. You still a guest here, homie. And it's like, dude, you've been here so long as a guest, you think this is your house. But no, you're still visiting, buddy. You don't live here. Hip hop adopted you. They let you rap. Not your home, buddy. Understand that. It's not your house. Now, it's no laughing matter, but you got your ass whooped. I mean, look, you told the man to bring this up. You invited him to do this. It's even in the paperwork for the trial. So good luck with that. Now, everyone wants to talk about Kendrick Lamar's streams, and he's selling out tickets to the entire shows. They're almost all sellouts, and everybody here is a blast. And well, let's just say the hard part six missed everything. So for Drake to have the hard part six out there, and a lot of people tried to gaslight that song like if it was great. It was like, if Not Like Us wouldn't have dropped and the hard part six dropped, y'all be saying it was great. Oh my god. All right. Security guard got shot. Allegedly. There's no blood on the scene. There's nothing. It's like, come on, man. Really? How's the investigation going? What's the police report number? Why is it not reported? It's an all an act. All his intruders. They're trying to break into my home. It's this song, man. It's the song. The song made them come to my house. It's like, why didn't they come to the house when you posted it, your house? Everybody knows where Drake lives. Oh my gosh, these dudes are clowns. And this is why people stop supporting Champagne Slop. This is when they said they've had enough. And the fact that Top Dog and and Dot is still cool, even though they don't really work with each other, but they work with each other. And that's just how it is. And when Top was like, man, this is over. Drake's supposed to come back in the summer. And we all know how that went. We got 100 gigs of garbage. And then, people started to see Drake for what it really is. Have you ever seen the movie The Shadow, right? Where people are hypnotized, right? Then they had the pop out. The pop out, man, I was watching that the other day. That thing was great. The Cuzzos, I was listening to them to see people come out and support. Weekend was there. It's incredible. Everybody got to showcase Tyler the Creator, who's outselling Drake right now. International shows and everything for his music. And for K Dot to be universally accepted everywhere with his music is incredible. Well, when he did Not Like Us, it really set everything apart, bringing everybody on LA out and doing it at that level on a pop out show. It was incredible to see. And then the music video drops. They film it that weekend. The entire Compton came out. People from different sets. No fights. No fights. No fights. Then come plot twists and all this other trash. But you know what happened in the midst of all this? Everybody else couldn't even touch these numbers. This thing went on for so long, nobody really cared about hip hop music. All these artists dropped, putting music out, and everybody was like, yeah, that's all right. What about Kendrick? We're waiting on K Dot. And when K Dot dropped, it was on and popping. Everybody forgot. Now everybody's gonna say, see, no, man, Drake was your guy, man. You turned on Drake, man. How you turn on Drake? Drake turned on me. He was in panic mode. He was losing to Kendrick, and he was upset with anybody who said he was losing. Drake is fully aware of who I am. When the Pusha T situation was going on and I was singing his praises, oh, he loved me then. I could do no wrong. So Drake wanted a round two, as if he'd done anything to turn it around. Then Kendrick is headlining the Super Bowl, comes right after this round two crap he started talking about. Kendrick is like, there is no round twos, bro. You get one chance to win the Super Bowl. Ain't no round twos. Then it's to watch the party die with the black Air Force Ones. Yeah, I'll never forget that. That was an interesting time in the battle because when Watch the Party Die, he comes out and he just wanted to watch this whole party die, all this garbage music, all this garbage pretending, just writing it in, no creativity, no artistic value. Then shortly after, we get GNX. Right? We still haven't got the deluxe to GNX yet. We still haven't got the video for Luther. We just got the Squabble Up. We got Whacked Out Murals. We have what everybody was like, okay, this is it. Drake starts going live with like content creators on streams. Like lies can't take me out. Look, I'm right here. I'm toasting. I'm drinking. Lies can't take me out. Then here come the lawsuits. Champagne Sloppy started coming with lawsuits, uh, saying defamation on false song, all this nonsense, right? Over this record. Why? That's how we got here. It went from the music to the courtroom, and Drake is trying to destroy ethic practices of music, destroy hip hop completely. Because if this passes and if Drake is successful, no one will be able to diss anybody again. That'll be over. Because now everybody can just sue anybody. Oh yeah. Yeah, him dissing LeBron James is funny. Calling out LeBron. But yeah, well, they said they helped him achieve success, and I believe it, 100%. Champagne Sloppy has proven once again this is just another attempt to try to save face from losing. Because now here's the narrative: his album don't sell. Oh, UMG don't want me to win. They want Kendrick. If his album starts sell, look, I sold, and even though they trying to hold me back, I still sold, and I still beat them. Luther's still number one. Oh, that's because they paying money to keep him there. Nobody really wants that. They're stopping my song from being number one. So he's got an out for everything so his fans can use. Uh, Kendrick Lamar won all the Grammys off one song. I mean, 5 Grammys off one song. Not like us, not like us, not like us, not like us, not like us. And Drake comes out with the worst prop idea in the history of mankind with a shirt with holes on it from front to back. You should never want to put on a shirt like that to pretty much predict and foreshadow your ending. Right. You got the Scarface jacket on. What happened to Scarface? Huh? The bad guy, right? Hours after making that speech, he was shot up in his own crib. So Kendrick is not even having the energy like that Drake has. He's in spiral mode. Kendrick is in inspirational mode. He didn't even care. After the song was done, it was over. It was time to do the Super Bowl. Every Drake fan wanted to quickly run to the to the television sets. They wanted to run around and tell people how it was mid. It was mid, crying and all that, right? But not only wasn't it not mid, it broke every record, and it's the most watched Super Bowl halftime performance in history. Let me guess, UMG, right? You can't fake influence, sir. People actually like the record, and it's too big for you to control. So, as it went down flawlessly, and it said game over, Sloppy still trying to show he's still alive, trying to put together a tour in Australia where he says they might not know what happened in Australia in this rap battle. And poor sales is not like us. And Kendrick just owned every chart there was. It was the juggernaut from the moment it hit. GNX, number one album, was just destroying everything in its path. SZA's albums up, then came some shitty songs for you. An album that was pretty much ripped off from the cover art to the actual layout of the songs, stealing Freddie Gibbs' ideas, and it's just ugh, the most mediocre crap you ever want to hear in your life. Recycled rhymes. It was horrible. um, I was like, man, everybody's like, man, y'all was gonna dump on this album anyway. I'll be like, no, I would have told you if it was great, but I thought it was a joke. I was like, is this really the album? I went and stopped, looked at the playlist to make sure this was really the Drake and Party album. And wasn't nobody just like spoofing. Because I'm like, is this sound like AI or something? This didn't sound real. Because I don't think it was finished yet. Like when we heard it, it wasn't really mixed or edited right. Now I could tell they went back and did some work to try to polish it up a little bit. That first day, man, that music sounds terrible. And then this song Nokia that, you know, they got a few people liking, and it's like y'all can't even get that album moved. No movement. And then Cardi, that was just about a month ago. Cardi, my evil twin. Cardi, my evil twin. Well, I carry the weight. I'm Luka Doncic. That really hurt Drake because Cardi was, that's one of the guys that these young syrupy guys like Drake and, that's like Travis and all those guys, with Cardi on there, and he sides with Kendrick and not Champagne Sloppy. Oh my God, this ain't looking good. So now he's gonna really pout and have a duck lips. The duck lips is gonna be out. He gonna be pouty face. He's mad. They're not ever gonna be the same. They're two different type of artists. Drake is more a renditional artist where you have to do all the work for him to give him the skeleton layout because he lacks creativity. He doesn't understand it. He'll sit there and say, I don't even know what that word means. If you don't know what it means, then you've already lost. Look at that. 5 songs laid out, and the 5 songs that was by Drake. if you want to put the Buried Alive Part 2 thing in there. Like nobody even listened to the Buried Alive Part 2. Now they'll say Family Matters is the best. That's what you guys voted on out of the whole thing, right? Y'all said Family Matters was the best. Okay. Not Like Us was the best. Some people say Meet the Grounds, but the majority picked Not Like Us. And they're not even close. It's not even close. He got a victory over Meek Mill, who was perfect for him to battle. That was the perfect kind of battle for him, at the time. It put him on a pedestal, and he loved what battle rap did. It gave him some credibility and brought him to the stage with back to back. This is when, we was like, all right, Drake, man, you showed that you're not gonna take this bullying no more. You could stand up for yourself and throw down. But the reference tracks, all of the disrespect he's done over the past 3, 4 years, stepping on people that actually was there for him, actually had his back, and was just actually calling it being 1,000. He don't want 1,000. He wants you to do it his way. And it's like, dog, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not signed to OVO Sound. I don't work for you. I don't have no contract, nothing. So I'm gonna just be honest. I don't work for TDE, no matter what academics try to lie and tell you. No TDE executive here, just a real individual. And one thing I don't like is someone trying to tell me something that isn't true. Now, when we see all these people crash out, then it is what it is. So y'all tell me what it is, people. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the page, hit that notification bell. Am Carcino, and I appreciate every last one of y'all out here. Yes, sir. Y'all seen what it is. Push a T. Last time I saw him, he was literally pushing a T. He was selling T-shirts or something, probably in a band somewhere. Push a T. Oh my God! Why would y'all do that to yourselves and bring that man's name up in this? Knowing he has no business doing this. Cam up. I would cam up, but I'm butt naked right now. Just kidding. No. It's like the passing of the torch, like when you got different people there who are having a conversation that don't usually or is seen as abundant in these times. Mm. Yeah, that's y'all boy. You are hiding a child. Oh my God. I want all of the curses. Lazy dude. Like, where's your music, dude? You don't know. Dude ain't put out but one album in about 5, 6, 7 years, and y'all still raving over this dude, man. This is what I be talking about. This Pusha T. You all spinning again on him. You thinking about pushing me? He's Terrence Thornton. I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping. Yeah, I like that. Now that said exactly what needed to be said right there. He's Terrence Thornton. I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping. And Pusha T sit there and congratulated him. Oh, he's a genius, man. I'm like, he dissing you, fool. Anyway, I'm out. Yes, sir. I enjoyed every minute of it.